Okay, so a lot of y'all asked, here is part one of me finding out my mama was basically possessed with some type of mental demon. Okay, y'all, so we was living in North Memphis. My mama ended up buying a house out in Raleigh, so we started going to this church called Hill Chapel. So the first year, the church was good. I loved church. This is my first time ever going to church. I loved. I was going to Sunday school. My mama was more into the church. My auntie and them also went to the church. Okay, so like a year in the church, I noticed my mama started to change the way she dressed, change the way she talked. Like it was just like this big change, which is okay, it's good, okay. But my auntie sat next to her in church, y'all, and my auntie noticed that every time it was time for tithes and offering, my mama literally writing a check for $500 or more, and we ain't had that type of money. I ain't never say nothing about what my auntie told me. I just kept this shit as a mental note and kept it moving. Then later on, y'all, my mama started to question how me and my brother dressed. Like, he's a boy, so he's wearing shorts. Y'all know back in the day, dudes was wearing jean shorts. So he got some jean shorts on, y'all. She telling us we can't leave the house because he got on shorts and they too little. So that's when I'm starting to, start to hit like, what is wrong with her? Yeah, so me and my cousins go to the movies to see Insidious for her birthday. So after we leave the movies, I ain't gonna lie, this shit got me spooked because it was a lot of like scary shit because there's demons in that motherfucker. So I'm in the bed on the phone with my boyfriend. It's 2 in the morning, y'all. I supposed to be asleep, but you know how we still be on the phone and shit. So I'm quiet. In the room from my boyfriend, y'all. It's 2 in the fucking morning. My mom have church music blasted, and she's running up and down the hallway. Y'all, I just seen Insidious. I was so scared, and I was just telling him like, I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared, and he just was like, this your mama. Go hug your mama. Tell you love her, girl. I said, girl, like I'm on FaceTime. Y'all, when I say I was so fucking scared to even go in there with her, like she's running up and down the hallway at 2 in the morning, listening. Blasting church music. So we're gonna go to the next day. I went in there to tell her I love her, lay down, went to bed, y'all. So the next day, y'all, it's nighttime. I'm on the phone with my best friend Khadijah. So I'm on the phone with Khadijah, we laughing, talking. So she busted my room, was like, if I hear you on the phone laughing again, like straight face, y'all. Need I remind you, her eyebrows look this hair, she cut her fucking eyebrows off. And they say that's a part of like mental, but I didn't know that at the time. It was like 18, 19. I didn't know none of this shit. Her eyebrows was so thin, she looked so scary, like she looked like she was out of it. So she was like, if I catch you in here laughing again, I'm going to take that phone. So, y'all, when I say I'm on the phone with my friend, I'm talking so fucking low, y'all. She literally had to have her motherfucking head against my door to even hear me in there laughing on the phone with my friend. So she busted in and took my phone, y'all. So when she took my phone, baby, they set me up there. Y'all know back in the day when somebody take your phone. So she took my phone, y'all. I went in the bathroom. I took some pills. I did, y'all. Like, I was already going through a lot. Like my mom was out of the headspace. Like, I'm basically, like, she was paying the bills and shit. Like, she was paying the bills and shit. But mentally, she was not there. So, I'm taking care of me and my little sister. You get what I'm saying? I'm doing her, making money doing her, buying me and my little sister food and shit. So, mentally, I was just out of y'all, just ready to go. Because my mama wasn't my mama number. I don't know who the fuck she was. So, y'all, she took my phone. I took a whole bunch of pills or whatever. I took them. I went in there and told her I took them, and she did not give a flying fuck. She did not give a fuck. So I went in my room. I packed some clothes, y'all. And when I packed them clothes, I was planning to like run. I gotta run fast because the living room is right by the door. Our kitchen and shit is upstairs. So our living room upstairs, y'all. So I already planned I'm finna go. So I ran out the door, y'all, and she started chasing me, y'all. And she said, while she was chasing me, she was like, see, I knew some twins that lived like on the next street. They went to school with me. So I knew I was finna run to their house. Y'all, while she was chasing me, she was like, quit running if I let this dog out. We didn't have no fucking dog, y'all. And I didn't realize this how I stopped running. And I was at the twins' house, and I called the police. And I was telling the twins, I was like, y'all, she said she gonna let a dog out on me. She was gonna let our dog out. We don't have no dog. Okay. Alright, so when I got to the twins' house, y'all, I called the police. The police came. They took me right back home, y'all. Gave me a fucking runaway speech and everything, talking about your mama love you, your mama would never do nothing to harm you. Like, they wasn't believing me. Like, I was telling, I was like, she's crazy. Y'all, when I say I was crying and everything, like, she's crazy. I was like, she told me that she gonna let the dog out on me. We don't even have a dog. Like, the police won't listen to shit. They just thought I was this fast-ass little girl trying to run away. Alright, so months passed by. I say like 2 months passed by. It became normal for her to be up at 2 a.m. running up and down the highway, praising God, blasting the fucking music. It became a normal for me and my little sister. Okay, until one day I walked up in the living room, y'all. My mama was staring into space just like this. So I started doing this. She would not blink. She wasn't saying nothing to me. None of that. Like, she wouldn't blink or nothing. This when I knew it was like a brain imbalance. Like, it's nothing they can do. Like, it's not the person. Like, people like, they can control themselves. No, they can't, y'all. I knew, I was young, but I knew it was like her brain or something, because how is she like this for like an hour, y'all. So I called my auntie and them over there. The youngest auntie showed up first. My mama called her and my big sister some demons like months before. So they were scared to even come in. So they were sitting outside waiting on the other family to come. The other family came, y'all. So my oldest auntie called the police, but the ambulance showed up. So the ambulance showed up. They ended up putting something under my mama's nose, y'all. So as soon as they put something under her nose, y'all, she woke up. When she woke up, she was screaming to the top of her lungs like nonstop. Not no none of that. It's like screaming to the top of her fucking lungs like nonstop. Like, I don't even know how she was doing it, y'all. Like, the ambulance just like strapped her down, and they put her in the back of the ambulance. You can hear her in the back of the ambulance like screaming. They took her to the hospital. When she went to the hospital, y'all, it was so much shit wrong with my mama. Like, her blood pressure, like, it was so much shit wrong with my mama. My mama never had no issues ever, medical issues. No, my mama was perfectly healthy. Like, her blood pressure was up, y'all. Like, her head was hurting. Like, it was so much wrong with her. All right, so we were still at the hospital. They basically was telling us what's all wrong with her. So my auntie was asking them, can they submit her to a mental hospital? And they was like, no, we can't. Like, she got to surrender to it. Like, we like, something is wrong with her. They was like, we can't just send somebody to a mental hospital because y'all saying something wrong with her. She got to surrender herself. So we all know she ain't finna fucking surrender herself, because she feel like ain't shit wrong with her, but she still in her head feel like her name is Blank Johnson. That's the pastor last name. She still feel like this lady took her place, took her family, and everything. So we leave the hospital. We end up getting back to the house. Everybody at our house just chilling, talking. My auntie still having this conversation with mama, trying to tell her like, you are telling her name. This is you. And she was like, no, that's not me. And she was like, these them ain't my kids. She was like, I don't know them. She was like, that lady took my life. She took my husband. And then they were saying that my mama was trying to find out where they stay so she can get over the gate to get to the house, get to her house, because that's her house. So, y'all, like, my auntie was still trying to talk to her, get that shit up in her head, baby. It was not getting in her head. It was not clicking. So I really feel like I was in a stranger home, because, everybody eventually left, and it's only me and my little sister there. So we got to go to sleep in the house with somebody that's telling us we not her kids. So we ended up going to sleep. The next day, my auntie called me, and she was like, have you seen your mom? I was like, no, she at work. And she was like, nah, she not at work, because they just called me. And I was like, okay, called you and said what? She was like, she didn't come back from break. When I say my heart fucking dropped, like, my heart dropped in my ass, honestly. They was like saying she didn't come back from break. Like, she was supposed to come back. She been gone for 2 hours. So they reaching out to her emergency contact, trying to see where she at.
This is crazy, man. Y'all, well, she's got to have something to do probably with what's going on in the church, because she keep on saying that her last name is the pastor last name. You know what I'm saying? But mom did have enough sense to be going to work and to to go to work and pay the bills. But I don't know. Do y'all believe in like being possessed and stuff like that? Drop a comment below and let me know. Cause I personally just feel like nobody could possess me, But I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think that type of stuff is possible?
My bad, y'all. My bad. Okay, y'all.
Or you think it's just a mental issue? I think mom just had a mental issue that she was going through. That's personally what I think. I don't really think it's like being possessed.
So part three. So part three, I told y'all basically her job got the call and us asking us, have we seen her, because she didn't come back from lunch and her car is still there. So we like, nah, that don't really sound right. So my auntie, she was calling around, asking people had they seen her. They didn't see her. So everybody met up. It was so many of us that met up at my mama's job. So we met up at my mama's job. All of us got to passing out flyers, asking people have they seen her. Everybody like, nah. But luckily it was this hospital nearby. Like where my mama worked at, she worked on a busy street. So it's like hospitals, restaurants. So we going asking everybody have they seen her. So my cousin went inside the hospital and asked did they have her as a patient, because it was like 3 hospitals on this street. All of them said they did not have. Luckily, this man was walking out the hospital, y'all, and we asked him have he seen her. He was like, yeah, she went in the hospital. And we was like, you sure? Because we've been asking have they seen her, and did they have her, and they didn't have her. So we think it's she under, like, how when you go to the hospital you can tell people you don't want nobody to know you there. So we like begging and pleading, like, please, if y'all have her, I know it's against HIPAA, but we looking for her, just try to give us something. They was like, no, we don't have her. So my cousin, Miss School teacher, she just thought like, let me say her last name is the pastor name, y'all. So that's when they was like, oh yeah, we have her. Y'all, this shit was like a fucking Lifetime movie. So basically, my mama is in the motherfucking hospital under the pastor wife name. Well, her first name and his last name. But I'm thinking, like, don't you gotta show some type of ID or some shit to be saying? I don't even know. She went to the hospital because while she was walking, she fainted, and they picked her up, took her to the hospital. Like I said, it was like hospitals nearby her job. So I'm not sure if the ambulance came picked her up or what. But basically, she was at that motherfucking hospital under the pastor last name. Yeah, this shit was so fucking crazy. So she at the hospital. My auntie and them went back there. They wouldn't let us go back there in the room, so I didn't even see how my mama was. So the police came and that's when she actually had to go to the mental hospital. And the mental hospital was actually 18 and up. See, I wasn't 18. I was 17, but I was driving. Yes, I wasn't 18 because they was telling me at the mental hospital. My mom was in the mental hospital for like she was in the mental hospital for 2 months. So I was taking care of me and my little sister. Like we was living at the house by herself. Like my auntie and them like, come bring us food. But I told you I was doing her, so I was making it happen. At 17, damn, I thought I was like 18 or 19. But yeah, the reason why I know I was 17 because I was going to the hospital to see my mama at the mental hospital, and she just was like I'd be talking to her, she'd just be like, and then my auntie be like, it's okay. Like, I get emotional and start crying. And that's how, like, they found out I wasn't 18. And I was already little as hell. I'm 4'11". So I was already little as hell. So one day I tried to go there and the lady was like, can I see your ID? Because I don't believe you 18. And I was like, I'm finna be 18. They been letting me come. She was like, no, man, you got to be 18. Like, y'all, I went a month without seeing my motherfucking mama. So imagine how I feel. My little sister can't see her. I can't see her because she was in this mental locked up place. And they were saying she was spaced out like that because the medicine. So I'm like, oh, my God, I'm never going to have my mama back. She came home like 2 months later. And I say it took a month for me to get my mama back. So my mama is fully back to herself, y'all. She's 100% back to herself. Like, 100% normal. And now that I'm 30, like I got to wondering, like I have never asked my mama this, but me and my mama like this. I'm gonna ask her because we don't even talk about this shit no more. But I'm gonna ask her, like, did she try like marijuana or something? Like, did she try some type of drug or something? You know what I'm saying? How they be like people laced or whatever. Like I wonder, but I'm so glad, thank God, that my mama got back to herself. And after that, y'all.
It says it probably don't have nothing to do with that church, but it's my trauma, so I would never go back.
Never went back to the church because my mama was like literally normal before we went to this church. Like I don't fucking know. Like she was like going to like church every fucking day. Damn, I thought church was just Sunday. It was every day. So yeah, yeah. So this the final part or whatever. But I got my mama back. My mama was back normal. So if like I know a lot of people they be like they was diagnosed with bipolar, but they don't take the medicine because they don't want them to be spaced out. Y'all, this spaced out is only temporary. My mama is back to herself. The only thing I can say is different. My mama is too nice, like too fucking nice, like too nice. She just too nice. Like she can't be herself. Like I don't know.
I'm glad she got her mom back. This must be her and her sister right here on the wall right here. Hold on. Yeah, y'all see it? That must be her and her sister right there.
This the piggyback off my mama's story, y'all. I had this friend who I did. Her name Larencia, and we also worked together, y'all. She ended up murdering her kids. Well, some of her kids we did. I think some of the kids did survive. But y'all, Larencia was sweet as a motherfucker, y'all. Sweet as hell. When it was around me that this woman kill her kids, I was like, okay, not thinking that it's Larencia. Y'all come find out it was her. And they were saying that she told her kids to like I can give y'all the full story if y'all want to hear it, but just to sum it up, they was saying like in the news report that she had her kids bow down, and the ones that didn't bow down she tried to kill. Yeah, she tried to kill or whatever. But y'all, Larissa was so motherfucking sweet. They said as soon as she got in the back of the police car she fainted. I feel like a demon was in her mind. And people don't be believing shit like that. But I believe that shit. I believe spiritual shit. I believe all this shit. Because this shit happened to my motherfucking mama. But I say all this to say, I hate that my auntie and them, like, let us stay there. Because anything could have happened to us. Like, bro, my mama could have offed us, like, but thank God she didn't. But my auntie them was there for her, you know what I'm saying, taking care of us and all that. But I just hate how mental health wasn't serious to people back then. And it ain't serious to people now. People feel like it's some shit that people can't control. People cannot control this shit. That shit is a brain thing. The doctor was trying to explain it to me. But I'm 30. I understand now. Like, I understand mental health. Like, but yeah, let me know if y'all want to know about the story with Laurencia, y'all. She was so fucking sweet. Like, and then I just wonder how her case is now. Like, I wonder, did she get back to normal in jail? Like,
I do think that people with mental issues definitely need. I do think it's real. It's definitely real, 100%. But I don't believe in the possession and stuff like that. I think the moms just had a mental issue. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about being possessed and all of that. Me personally, I don't believe in all that, but I do think that people have mental, illnesses. You know what I'm talking about? So.
Okay, y'all. So this is my mama. She actually was the identical twin. They was so close, but her twin passed away like years back, and that kind of took a toll on my mama. So that could have caused this, but if it caused it, it happened years after, like a decade after. I mean, you never know, but it didn't happen until we started going to this church. It could have all just been a coincidence. I don't know.
Y'all let me know what y'all think. Shout out to Mom's though. I'm glad Mom's is back to normal. Glad she got her mom back, her and her sister. And that's crazy. Her mom was actually twins. Damn, man. Imagine losing a twin. Holy. Can't imagine that, man. That's crazy. So, yeah. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I wonder which one was her right there. Which one looks like her? That's the mom, right? Got baby. Is this her? Maybe? And that's her little sister, maybe? I'm not sure. No, this is a newer picture here. It's gotta be a newer picture. My bad. Okay, mama. Yeah, but this and this lady's definitely the same lady for sure. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Yeah. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me, man. Smash that like button on your way out, and I will catch y'all on the next one, alright? And yep, it's your boy Ray Big Play. Peace.